last the last three trailers on this trailer park right here. And then I'll do quite a bit of putting in some trees and other things during the last part of this stream. Okay. Driveway to this one starts about right here. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoot. It's hard to do this by eye sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, seems to work. A large window into the bedroom. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. door to the bathroom here. There's a large window over here looking into the dining room area. And a small one here looking towards the kitchen area. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Window here and a door next to it. Okay, I'll use birch for most of this house, including the living room, dining room, and kitchen, as well as the hallway. I'll use white terracotta for the bathroom and light blue for the bedroom. Okay, bedroom window, hallway window, bathroom window. 4 windows in the living room, dining room, and kitchen area. 2 large, 2 small. One of the windows by the front door. 2 interior doors. I'm gonna put the glass in. This is a flat roof. Yep, flat. So this will be easy to do. It's simply a matter of putting in the ceiling and the roof at the same time. Okay, that's one of the 3 houses, 3 trailers in for the stream. There's 2 more. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13, 14. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should give me about where it should start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the window looking into the kitchen area for this house. There's another window right here, small one. 2, 3, 4. One looking into the large one looking into the dining area. The bedroom. And this should be the perimeter of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Window here with by the front door. It should be sand. Okay. I'll use birch for most of the building, and white terracotta for the bathroom, and yellow wool this time for the bedroom. That takes care of that. Now to put in the windows and doors. One window in the bedroom, bedroom door, bathroom door. One window in the bathroom. One window in the hallway just across from the bathroom. 4 windows out here. 2 large, 2 small. One of them by the front door. Okay, windows and doors are all in. And now to do the roof and ceiling. It's slightly steeped, but not too much. It's not flat like some of the others. Or the last one I did. And this is a slightly steep part. And I'm using basically a 4-block method to step up. basically 2 slabs on the bottom part and 2 slabs on the upper part before moving up to the next level. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32 maybe. A little bit close. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. About right here. Okay, this works with over there too. Let's take 2 back, since it should still work. And actually I'm off on here too. Great. About right here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this still works. Calls us off on where the driveway should begin. Okay, this is the kitchen area, and there's a window right here. 2, and a larger one right next to it, looking into where the dining room area is. Bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And finally bedroom. window roughly here. 2, 3, 4, yeah. With the front door right next to it. Should be sand. Okay, going to use pink wool for the bedroom. I've been using alternatively pink, light blue, and yellow. Okay, so front door and 4 windows in the living, dining, and kitchen area. 2 large, 2 small. One window in the hallway area and 1 window in the bathroom. Interior door bathroom, interior door bedroom, and 1 large window in the bedroom. do a slight adjustments to this right here. Yeah, it takes care of all of the trailers, and now it is simply a matter of placing in the trees involved with it. So I'll place in some of the trees and a good deal of the where am I going? Yeah, right here. Some of them I'm going to place in simply to show exactly where the trees will be, the tree line will be, I should say. And I'll just fill in the rest of the trees off stream. To do some repair work, it seems, and that is simply because I got this mixed up. It's supposed to be a mirror image of it. Or a mirror image of what I put in. And I'm having to put in the trees by eye, since it's a little bit more difficult to actually put in the trees where they actually should be, because of the nature of trees in Minecraft and how trees are generated in. But I can get a fairly close approximation. Or at least a good representation, I should say, not rather than an approximation. Now I'm just placing in spruce trees first because they have the hardest time of growing. They seem to take a bit longer to generate. It's not, as I said, it's not going to be identical to it, but it should be a good representation of it. And I'll just, while these trees are generating in, I'll place in some of the other trees that are supposed to be in. Okay, and I'll let those get to work. What I might do for this stream, and that depends upon how much time I still have left to stream for the moment, until I have to take a much longer break. And this is to put in these spruce trees and maybe generate them in. I'll use bone meal to help generate in. And I'll just fill in the rest of the trees later, and when I begin to stream this again the next time, I'll start with a flyover of what I've done. But that just depends upon how long it takes to place in all this stuff. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. For some of the areas like this, it's not going to take too long. For the much larger area over here, it will. In fact, that should be it. Well, yeah. That'll be it for the moment over here. I'm just going to do a small section over here. But there's going to be more trees going down in that direction. But this will give a good idea of what is here. And so I'll just help the spruce trees along. And then I'll start placing in birch trees and oak trees along the various tree groups. As the time goes on in this game, each tick being every few seconds, each of these saplings does an if statement if it should grow or not, or what amounts to an if statement. And that if statement is if it has enough light, if it has enough space, and there's nothing really too much that will stop it in terms of space, although spruce trees do have some problems sometimes in relation to other trees being around it. It takes a little bit longer for them to go in. But so how fast it grows depends upon how many saplings are in the area, because each sapling basically has an if statement that it needs to do, or several if statements really. And so basically, as the forest grows, it actually picks up its speed because there are fewer saplings making these if statements. Or needing to go through these if statements if it can grow, if it has the space to grow or generate. If it doesn't have the space to grow a particular one, it might just skip to the next time. I'm not exactly sure how that goes off. Either it will skip until it and try it again next time. It'll do if it can grow, if it has space, but seems to be that way. But I can't really say for certainty if it is. Either that, or what happens is that it'll ask if it can grow, and sure, then it'll go through several iterations of what it can grow and sort of test to see exactly where everything is, or it'll just pick among the trees that it can summon at the moment or can generate at the moment to determine exactly what will go in there. I think it's maybe the latter. But it's hard to tell, as I said, because it will displace certain things that are above it, and certain blocks being, if there are leaves above it, it will displace the leaves, and it will also displace wood and grass and dirt blocks. It can also displace, from what I've seen, logs as well. So in other words, if there's, for example, an oak tree, and the oak tree has branches moving out from it, some of those branches appear to be displaced if another oak tree is placed underneath it. But it's hard to actually see that in action, since by that time the logs are covered with trees or covered with leaves. one possible experiment for that one to see if it will displace and what it will displace, although leaves are the obvious one, is to plant an oak tree and hopefully get a large one. Then remove only the leaves and then place oak saplings around it and see what it does to the logs, the branches above it. But for certain it will displace any leaves, any grass, or not really grass or dirt blocks above it. But it won't displace stone. And I've used that to create a log oak farm, which basically limits how high an oak tree will grow. The reason for that is that while you get less wood, it's much easier to log a smaller oak tree than it is a larger oak tree, since with the larger ones you need to actually climb up the tree, but with a smaller one you can usually fell that tree and extract the wood from the ground itself. So much easier to handle. At any rate, I have a tree farm tutorial on my YouTube page, and that's under Sunset Night 2501. And it can be found there. I'll place my YouTube name right here. It can be found under that YouTube name. It goes through not just the oak tutorials, but also tutorials for tree farms for the other trees as well, and also a tree tunnel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this being in the area will help those spruce trees in the back grow. Because if you go too far from where the saplings are, they won't generate new trees. These areas are basically in. Okay, so just going to use bone meal on these spruce trees, and then I'll do a flyover of what I've done and what I'm going to do. The spruce trees alone will give an idea of exactly how this forest area is going to roughly look in terms of size and structure. And it also point out exactly where the open areas will be. It's not quite a solid wooded area back here. There's quite a few smaller open areas, and the end result may be slightly different than what I'm putting in right now in terms of where all these trees are, but it shouldn't be too terribly far off. And once I've put in birch trees and oak trees, I might do some alterations as well to make it blend in a bit more. It's one of those things in which it's easy to visualize it to a degree, but sometimes you really have to just start putting the trees in to see how everything should shape up. And sometimes as you're building or placing these trees in, it can alter how things look to the point in which you can find better ways to put things in, or well, not really better ways, but it looks a little bit interesting if you do some alterations. So to a degree, I suppose you could say better ways to put it in, or more interesting ways, at least. And some of that's just simply by preference and how things look, and does it get the look that you're going for and the look that you really want for it. Now this gives a good indication of how this will go. I think I'm gonna put some more trees in right here in a line. And I'll do those in, and then I'll do the flyover. Yeah, there's gonna be a small tree line here, but I'll spread these out just a little bit more than some of the others. Fairly open there, yeah, that works. From the beginning of the streams today, all the way to the end, there's quite a few that I've worked on. And I've kind of tried to break up the streams to make it a little bit more manageable. But it started off with this 2-story house right here and completing this block. And the next house I worked on was this house over here. With 2 interesting porches, one on the front, one on the back. And I'm gonna do the trees and this grass area back here off stream, and the next time I stream I'll show the changes I made over here. But the next thing I'd worked on was this convenience store right here and this parking lot. And most of this trailer didn't get on the stream. I was having some slight problems with Twitch maybe, but from these trailers on, and a good portion of this roadway right here, some road work, as well as many of these trees being placed in. Off stream, I'll continue to work on this area right here. There's a dirt road well, not really dirt, but sand road that continues on. But this will allow me to actually place in a lot of the trees in these areas. And that also completes this road right here for the most part, except for that sand area right here, but I'll put that in off stream. And a good portion, some of the houses on the left side of this street right here. There's 3 houses off in this area right here. And there's a cul-de-sac right here with 4 houses. And there's a second cul-de-sac right here with 4 houses. But I'm going to start at the beginning of this road. Or actually, what I should do is begin all the way over here. There's a side street right here with quite a few houses. And what I'm going to do the next time I stream this Project Zomboid build is to work on these houses right here. There are 3 houses in this small block area right here. 2 of them share the same driveway. One house being here, and the one next to it. The 3 houses here are all single story, and there's another house over here. And across the street is 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. 2 houses over here share the same driveway, and there are 2 houses over here. Once I'm done with that, I'll begin working up this street. And basically, at the moment, I'm on the edge of town. So I'll be working on the houses along this road. And the next house on this road is this house right here, which is the tutorial house for Project Zomboid. There's one more house right here, and then that brings us back to the cul-de-sacs, the 2 cul-de-sacs out here with 4 houses each. And then from once I've done all the houses along this road, then I'll be working on branching out from Muldraugh and working on various things, like there's 2 more trailer parks along the main road. There's also 2 rail yards to work with, and a logging camp, which is off in this direction. Right here, all out of town. And so that is it for now, and thank you very much for watching.